Okay, so we're going to start with brows, filling them in. And I like powder because it's very natural, but it's also quick. And this powder is like the perfect shade for me for a natural brow that I can do pretty quickly. We're going to clean up underneath the brow with concealer, and we're going to use a concealer that's like pretty spot on to our skin tone. We're not going to go lighter. So we're going to take Cocoa Beige and Perfect Spice and mix them together and just start to carve that brow out. And I do this because I feel like carving your brow out just makes the look very polished and professional looking. And then just blend it out. It just like makes them look so crisp and clean. And then I'm going to set that eye area with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This just helps everything blend out much easier when we eventually start putting shadows. We're going to prime the lid with Lorac Behind the Scenes Primer. And I like to use primer if I'm going to be wearing a makeup look for at least a couple hours, just to prevent creasing and to make sure everything stays where I put it. And you want to warm it up in your fingers a little bit because sometimes primer can get lumpy. So you want to warm it out in your fingers, make it smooth, and then pat it onto the lid. Right away, we're going to use our Shade and Light palette, which I'm so excited for. Look how pretty that is. And so we're going to start with a transition color, and we're going to use that in the crease just a little bit to prep for blending. We're going to use Latinus on the lid as well, and just pat it on. Don't sweep it on, just kind of press it onto the lid, almost like you're trying to stick it onto the primer. Then I'm going to take this warm, almost like reddish brown color in the crease, just warm everything up a little bit. And the way I'm applying this is I'm dipping my brush in on one side, and then I'm flipping the brush so that the side with all the pigment on it is sort of facing my brow upwards. So you're just kind of like applying that color directly in the crease. I'm going to blend all that out with my E40 again and not adding any more color. And in the outer corner, I'm going to take Solas and just press that into the outer corner to deepen it a little bit. And then with whatever's on the brush, blend that into the outer corner of the crease. Taking the black color Shacks, I'm going to press that in the outer corner just over where we placed that dark brown color. And this is just going to add yet more dimension to that area. Just the smallest amount and then sort of blend it out. Taking the color that you use to apply Lucius, you want to just blend that color out in the crease. There's going to be a little bit more pigment on the brush, that's fine, but you don't necessarily need to add more. I'm going to apply that Lucius color on the lower lash line. And then using that black, we're going to smoke out the lower lash line a little bit more. We're just going to blend that out so it's not so like, oh my gosh. I'm going to use my Smoky Lash Mascara by Makeup Forever. Primer, we're going to use what we always use. I like this combo because it's almost doubly smoothing. To highlight, we're going to use two that I really like together nowadays. Like that, a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit there. And I think I mentioned this in my last video, but I'm not contouring my nose anymore. Some of you are like, thank God. I know some of you didn't like the contour. We had a mishap with one of the lashes. It's fine though. We just have to wait for it to dry. I'm gonna set that concealer. Okay, so we're gonna contour with the NARS Ita brush. Woo-hoo-hoo. I love this brush, you guys. I'm literally like obsessed with it. But I just got it one day when I was like, I don't have anything else to spend this money on. And then just go back and clean up that contour if you need to. I'm applying more setting powder here just to brighten the area and also like safeguard against oil, because that's where I get oily really quickly, and it's just like, when I tell you it's not cute, it's not cute. For blush, I kind of want to go orangish. The reason why I apply it on the side of my face and not the apples of my cheeks is because I feel like this just gives you a more slendering effect than if I were to apply it here. Using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, I'm going to blend all of that out for a seamless face. And a tip for this, when you blend, like, see how I'm blending like this? That's so I don't like mess up the lines that I've done. So just blend in this patting motion. For Christmas, I feel like it's either a red lip or like a festive lip, right? I feel like those are the two options, but I feel like this is not that unique of a color maybe. I think MAC Chestnut may be very similar. I'm gonna go pick it up and see, but I'm still looking for dupes so that I can let you guys know. A couple of you are asking. And it's all right. I'm not a fan of red lips on me. So for highlight, I want something with a very gold reflect. So I'm gonna go with Betty Luminizer. And honey, look, don't we just look like an ornament. I love that. We're gonna do a tiny bit of highlight under the brow, just the tiniest bit. Blend it out. I want some sparkle in the eye area. And so I'm gonna use my Kiko 208. Look how crazy that color is. Like, what? And then spray your face. Ah, we're gonna highlight our nose. That's what I forgot. All right, guys, that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, super simple. I'm going to show you the swatched options for other lip colors right now. Mostly reds, all reds actually, but different shades of reds, different undertones. And for me, I feel like this works pretty well. I typically tend to shy away from a red lip. Picking a red lip really just comes down to undertone. You want something that's going to work well with your skin tone and something that's going to photograph well on you. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope you have the best holiday ever. Stay blessed. I'll be praying for all of you this holiday season. Be sure to check out the description for a list of everything that I use, as well as my social media links. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.
It's that time of year. Christmas time is here.